For decades, we've kind of treated biology and computing as two entirely separate worlds, right? Like one is organic, it's living, breathing, and the other is totally synthetic, driven by silicon and microchips. But today, right now, those two worlds are colliding in a major way. In this explainer, we are going to explore how life itself, literally human biology, is being encoded into raw digital data. It's absolutely fascinating. So, can DNA actually become digital? We usually assume biology is just, physical matter, right? Tissue, cells, blood, the stuff we're made of. But if you zoom in close enough, the monumental breakthrough of modern science is that the physical DNA inside every single human cell can literally be converted into readable, searchable digital information.
Section 1. The biological code. Okay, let's dive into this. Because, you see, DNA is far more than just organic matter. It's a highly organized, deeply complex biological algorithm. Just think about how software code dictates exactly how your computer behaves. Well, this chemical blueprint does the exact same thing for us. It executes the vital instructions that control literally everything about how living organisms grow, function, and repair themselves.
And this brilliantly illustrates how we bridge the gap between human life and computers. We just have to map the codes. Traditional computer data relies on a binary system, ones and zeros. But nature has been using its own digital framework for billions of years. It's built on a base 4 alphabet of 4 chemical bases, A, T, G, and C. So we're basically just translating a biological alphabet directly into a digital one.
Section 2. Translating biology to data. So, how do we actually translate this microscopic code into a machine format? Well, the literal translation mechanism relies on advanced DNA sequencing machines. Basically, you input a biological sample, and the machine chemically reads millions of fragmented base pairs. And the sheer volume of data this generates is staggering. Just to put it into perspective, a single human genome requires roughly 200 gigabytes of storage. So yeah, it successfully crosses that barrier from organic life into a massive digital file.
Section 3. AI and Bioinformatics. All right, let's ramp things up, because what happens once all this biological data is stored digitally inside computers?
Because let's be real, once it's digitized, a 3 billion letter text file is pretty much useless to the naked human eye. And that's exactly where bioinformatics comes in. Think of bioinformatics as the software framework required to scan this massive sea of biological data. It processes sequenced DNA to identify specific genes, spot dangerous mutations, and find underlying biological patterns. It's an absolutely crucial tool.
But to handle that sheer scale of data, artificial intelligence has completely taken over the field. AI analyzes genomic data at speeds that are orders of magnitude faster than human researchers ever could. It can literally scan across thousands of digital genomes simultaneously. And by doing that, it's detecting hidden disease markers and discovering brand new targets for life-saving drugs in hours. Hours instead of years. It's a real game changer.
So if we step back, it's a seamless, logical 3-step pipeline. Step 1, sequencing machines physically read the chemical fragments. Step 2, that biological code is translated and stored as pure digital data. And finally, Step 3, bioinformatics and AI process that data to reveal the hidden patterns of life. Makes sense, right?
Section 4, the future of medicine. Now, let's ground these high-tech concepts into tangible reality and see why this actually matters to you. Because turning DNA into data radically transforms the front line of medicine today. We are actively mapping the exact genetic makeup of cancer tumors so we can target them specifically. We're designing personalized medicine that's tailored to a patient's unique digital code rather than just relying on, one-size-fits-all treatments. Plus, through genetic testing and tracking infectious disease mutations in real time, the real-world applications are just incredible.
Which brings us to this powerful thought. Biology is becoming data-driven. For all of human history, biology was an observational science, mostly done by peering through microscopes. But today, it is an information science. Thanks to bioinformatics, scientists are actively debugging the code of life, unlocking secrets hidden deep inside our DNA, and welcoming an entirely new era of human understanding.
So as this futuristic technology accelerates, your own body's blueprint is no longer a mystery. It is readable, searchable data. Which leaves us with a pretty provocative question. When your biological code becomes a digital file, what secrets will it unlock about your health, your history, and your future?